Hey!
Evening!
Evening. Must be Wednesday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We
I can't hear Liam. Why is he mute?
Well, he's all in mute. Oh.
That's him, that's not me.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now.
Sorry.
Hear you now.
I was clapping away and it was hurting. I was going, ow, 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 ow.
Oh.
I got go.
We got to ask you now how you did it, didn't we?
Yeah, I was go-karting yesterday and I was trying to be quite competitive with my timing and I was holding the steering wheel too tight. And who knows? You get this.
Hands.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay, over to you, Dave. What did you do to your hand?
Mate, I cut myself, take on some staging down for the school. Ended up with 3 stitches. in my
Oh, no,
finger.
another one.
I've got
Yeah,
a little
Nick.
cut.
Wow.
That was where I had a blocked drain in my bathroom and I had to take the cover off and cut myself on it.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad to say I've done nothing.
Not yet.
No cuts, no bumps, no nothing. Anyway, have you all had a good week?
Yeah, brilliant.
Really good week. Really good week. Yeah.
We've been out flying.
No, I've been too
Friday.
busy.
We went out Friday, didn't we? We went to Portsmouth.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. That's nice that you remembered.
I do remember this. I still haven't done any.
Normally, eh?
I haven't done any bloody. Sorry, didn't have to swear. Any footage yet for it yet?
I haven't done mine. Oh, yeah, I have done mine. But
Yeah, there was a couple of us down in Portsmouth. Was there seven in total?
Yeah, there was quite a lot actually.
Yeah. It was like a drone pilot conference.
Excellent. That's like fun.
Yeah, it was because
It
when we
was
were going down the
scary
road,
at times.
when we were going down the road in the car, and Liam was driving and Dave was in the front, I said, "Oh, by the way, there's 5 other people meeting us down here."
Wow.
I sort of forgot to tell them. Anyway,
We were like, Tony, that sounded like you, not to tell us something.
Yeah.
anyway,
Who's in the chat then, Tony? Run through who's in the chat.
Let's see who's in the chat. We got Mickey Moo.
Hi, Mick.
Airless Main, he got a nice avatar today, so he did. I seen him out practicing with it.
Oh wow, nice.
Harvey's in. Yay.
Oh,
Who?
Johnny Mac's in.
Harvey.
Dave's in.
Oh, Harvey. Hi.
Jim's in.
Drones Views Media is saying the show isn't on the main channel again.
It is
What
because
channel
it
is it
says
on?
streaming. I got a funny feeling it's going to be like it was last time.
What? 9 minutes late.
But it's on mine because mine's is live.
Yours is live. Let me have a quick
Yeah.
look.
I'm sitting watching it. It says
Mine's
it's on.
it's just saying scheduled.
Yeah,
All-
1, 2, 1,
But I
2.
reckon it's going to be the 11-minute gap like it was the last time.
Yeah.
Lady Flyer's in there. James is in there. Harvey.
No, it's not live on my channel.
Yeah, Dave, never had this trouble with StreamYard, did they?
I know. That was really good in StreamYard.
Anyway, we crack
Anyway.
on. They'll catch up. So
We'll
they will.
catch up. Yeah.
So it was.
Who's next? Who's
I
first?
think me. I go first, don't I?
You are.
So I've got the first video today, which is
Wow.
really cool. So this one is of Ireland and really interesting views. So there's a great shot around the lighthouse, some good flying, following some boats. So Tony, hit the button. Let's have a look, and we'll talk about it after. How amazing
Going.
is that?
That's an Alan video.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So
I mean,
calming.
So 432 views so far, and it's only been out a month. And you can see why, because I mean the footage is absolutely amazing. So, Drone View Media, really well done. Great video. Tony, was that the original music, or did you add your own to that?
Nope, not doctored any music tonight.
Okay,
All of it seemed fine.
That was beautiful. I mean, really
I'm glad
good.
about that because Alan takes a long time choosing his music. It's really important to him.
Yeah.
He's brilliant.
Original.
Fantastic. That was really good.
Yeah.
Loved every bit of it. That music really went well.
Great first video to kick off the show, hey?
Yeah.
It was
How's
brilliant.
that not video of the week?
I know.
Oh,
Where did we go today?
talking about video of the week, I think you'll be really impressed with this week's video. I mean, especially you, Jackie. I think you'll absolutely love it when it comes up. So
Yeah, you know, the only reason he picked it is because then he can talk about it and you can't talk about it.
I might let you have a little say. Just before we go to Dave, can I just ask everyone, if you're watching, hit the like button, please. If you're watching this on repeat, please hit the like button as soon as you can. Stick a comment in. It just helps the algorithm and it helps the video get out there. And we do this just really to because we love drones and we love doing this, but also because we want to, hopefully create more exposure for all the videos that we show each week. So please hit the like button for us and add a comment. And on that note, Dave, over to you.
It's that time of the week again. It's Dave's Hot Seat. Wow, you're going to like this one. This week we got Draymond Crawford. He's out in California. You going to hit the like button or not? You going to hit the button?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely.
Hey, welcome, Dre.
There he is.
Thank you for having me.
Great, fantastic. So where was that then, Dre?
That is called Succumbee Park Lake. It's in the middle of our city. It's a project that we're revitalizing a lot of our parks in our city. My city went to a bankruptcy about between 2011 to 2017. We had to file bankruptcy as a city due to some mismanagement of funds and so forth. And so we're trying to get back on our feet. So we had to cut a lot of services within the city itself, and a lot of our parks suffered. So the focus on that one is that we just got through going through a treatment process for the lake itself. And that's why I had that nice deep blue look to it.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. So I made sure I got a good shot of that.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
great.
beautiful. What a lovely park.
Yeah. I think it's missing a bridge, I think. It needs a third bridge.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk across the bridges that were in that video because they are in desperate need of repair.
Oh, really?
We had to close them off to the public because we were afraid someone's going to fall through.
Right.
Did you do a drone survey for them?
I actually did. I did do used a drone to inspect the bridges, little small foot bridges, but it saved the possibility of someone out there trying to walk it and inspect it. So like I said, that's part of what I use the drones for in my daily work here with the city. Is I use it to either check on progress of different projects that we have, or try to do some little bit of inspection work and so forth. I just did a video recently called the demolition of our long old mall. The mall was built originally back in 1972, 73 time frame, and it's kind of ran its course. So now we're demolishing that mall and hopefully for some new redevelopment in the downtown area.
Oh, wow. Pretty cool.
Dre, you mentioned a lot of that you use your drone quite a lot for work, and you've got a really interesting job. So do you mind just telling us what you do for a living?
Right now, I just 2 years ago, I was promoted to safety officer of the city of San Bernardino. San Bernardino's in Southern California, about 250,000 people. Roughly have, including the PD, we have about somewhere close to about 800 employees. I'm part of the risk management side of the house of the city administration. So before that, I was a building inspector, and that's where I really got to use my drones when I was out there inspecting some of these large, what we call tilt-up buildings, warehouses. Warehouses are becoming part of the landscape across America overall, but especially the Southwest America, from Texas to California. You see a lot of these large Amazon facilities. We have one of the largest ones here that is connected right to an airport. So the plane pulls right up to the warehouse, unloads, unloads, and takes off to another facility across the country.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And in my city alone, we have about 4 or 5 Amazon facilities in my city alone.
Wow.
And there's at least one in every city, at least 1 or 2 in every city surrounding my city.
Amazing. Did you say 250,000 people? 250,000?
Yes, we have about 250,000 people in our city.
Well, no pressure for you then, yeah?
And I also live here in the city, so I'm a resident and I work for the city. So I have a lot of, I say, stake in the game here. I have family members on my wife's side of the family who live here in the city and everything else. I have a few distant cousins here, so believe me, I'm held accountable to the highest standards. So if something's not right, I get phone calls. I get questioned at all the family barbecues and everything else.
You got some questions, Dave?
I've just got one more question if I can, then I'll be quiet and I'll let Dave and Jackie come in. But Dre, just before we came live on air, we were having a chat and we found out that you're more Irish than Tony. So do you want to just give us a quick overview of that story?
So it is.
Yeah. I was telling them that I've taken the ancestry DNA test stuff, and come to find out I'm 11% Irish.
Wow.
I got something to tell you. On this screen at the minute, there's 3 people that are more Irish than the 2 English people. Those English people are outnumbered by the 3 Paddies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry, Dave, you got some. Oh, Jackie, you had one question.
Yeah, go
I
on.
wanted to know what Dre's first drone was.
Oh yeah.
I bought my first drone in December of 2018. It was a DJI Spark,
Oh, same as me.
and I still own it to this day.
Ah, I don't. I drowned mine, but anyway.
So it was one of my
Surprise,
first
Jackie.
drones, and I used it initially on some of my inspection work. And like I say, you first get into this industry, because I am part 107. I never was really a hobbyist. I got into this primarily just because what I do for a living. So I never was like somebody who went and flew weekends or whatever else for relaxation. It was always part of my job and stuff.
Great.
So
will you be able to stay with us the rest of the evening?
yes, I will.
Yeah.
The show only lasts 3 hours. What are we coming up next, Dave?
So now we got Tales and Adventures. This is brilliant. I don't know why this didn't get Video of the Week, but anyway,
Because they're all really good.
yeah, but they are fantastic.
You'll see why, Dave, at the end, and I think you'll appreciate it.
Okay, South Africa. This is cinematic 4K Cape Town. Just play it, Tony.
That's good.
What did you think of that then?
Amazing. Again,
Yeah,
I
that was a great video.
of the week.
Why is that not Video of the Week? That is brilliant. That had everything.
There's one thing I noticed a difference from Europeans, how they fly, and us in America. You guys focus more on the cinematic flow of flying. Nice, smooth turns, landscapes, and everything else. Here in America is almost about like as we say in music, the like I said, a quick tempo. Everything's a quick cut, hard cuts here. Zap, 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 and the music goes along with it to push it along. But that's why I like flying cinematic like you guys do. That nice flow. Cause I haven't seen Jackie's video, even with the Avata. She flies nice and smooth, sweeping turns.
Straight into something.
In her video.
Except when signposts get in the way, hey.
Yeah, that's right.
And like I say, it's a matter, I guess, of style. But I like that cinematic flow where you really take in the landscape.
Who noticed? Did that actual drone? Did it touch that water? Did it touch that water?
Very close. Very close.
It was so close, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it did, but I don't know. And I like the way it changed everything to the beat.
Yeah, that's really cool editing, wasn't it?
Absolutely brilliant.
Before we go any further, Steve DJI Mavic Pro. No, it's not whiskey in my flask, but I have to tell you, what you didn't see off is I had to take the lid off because I put the lid on and I shook it and it went all over my top. Because the blooming rubber's falling out of it. It's because he's asked, Tony, have you got whiskey in there?
Wow.
Michael Earless Means asked Jackie, he's got Nevada. We've
know,
already told Jackie. Yeah.
Very good.
Crazy.
Very good.
Lance Cadell is in there. Nimsky's in there. Starship won a drone. Oh no, won a prize.
Prize.
I don't know what prize he won, but
Yeah. Johnny Track's in there. There's a few others in there. Jim
Is that
Thornley.
Caroline? Is that sweet? Caroline.
it is.
Hiya.
Don't you start singing. Everybody leave.
I don't call it singing, that's for sure.
Jackie, I picked this one deliberately for you.
Oh, we're up to number 4 already.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This should have been video of the week.
No.
There should have been. Right. This
Hang
is
on a minute.
Tom.
Trust me, when you see video of the week, you're going to love it.
Okay. All right. We trust you. He hasn't got it wrong yet, has he? To be fair.
He might have got it wrong this week.
No, he hasn't.
Okay, this one's from Tanja Zoellner. I'm not sure how you say it. She's got a DJI Mavic Air. And she uses a GoPro 9 as well.
Ian's just come in.
Ian's in somewhere.
Now, this is in. She's got a teasing title. It says, "Why Tenerife is nothing special," but she needs to cross out the nothing because it is special. This is a 2-year-old video, right? With
It's a great story, isn't it?
less than 300 views. So let's get watching and get her up to at least 1,000 views. Hey.
Wow.
Let's go.
How good is that, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I'll give it that. It's brilliant.
That was clever play on words. Nothing much to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The speed ramps, the
Yeah.
Ian, the
Hello, Ian.
the little subtle noises and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
that should be like a tourist board.
Absolutely.
The editing is what made that video more than anything else was the editing.
Yeah.
She spent a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Dre, you've hit the nail on the head there. So the video of the week this week is I picked it because of the skill of the pilot flying. But I mean, last week, I think the week before, editing has been sort of the thing that's caught my eye. And that was amazing. And I wish I could edit like that. I did put in the chat just a minute ago that we've got Nathan coming on in, I think, is it August, Tony?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got Nathan coming on in Dave's hot seat and his editing. I mean, he was video of the week, I think 2 weeks ago.
That's right.
Absolutely amazing. So, you know, make sure you.
Oh, no, Nathan September.
Oh, September. Okay.
Yeah, because he's very busy.
For.
It's definitely worth waiting for.
Really busy.
100%.
Definitely worth waiting for. Yeah.
No, that was awesome. Hello, Ian. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you?
Ian, we have a question for you.
Okay.
Air 3 or RC?
What do you mean Air 3 or RC?
Which one did you buy?
Oh, I bought the RC Pro.
I thought it was
You're
the
right. You're right.
Yeah.
We were taking dibs in on what you bought. We weren't sure whether you bought the controller or you bought a drone.
Yeah, no, I bought the new controller. Yeah, try and cheer myself up a bit. So, yeah, it's all good. Can't wait. Hopefully that comes tomorrow.
Second question. Does the missus know?
She does, and
Oh,
approved. Otherwise, yeah, it's not worth trying to do it any other way, mate. It's not worth the grief. Ain't worth it.
I've always had this controller. What do you mean?
Yeah, it just appeared.
Uh,
I was getting so into that video that you were playing, and I almost forgot I was in the backstage studio. I was just, watching it like I was on YouTube. It was amazing.
Good, isn't it?
It was good.
Yeah.
the location there was absolutely amazing. Dre, what do you think the best location you've shot a drone video in?
Good question.
I don't get out much because of my duties, and then the type of work I do for my side business is mapping. And I tell mapping is like watching paint dry. So I did get out this a couple weeks ago. My wife and I, our anniversary is July 7th. So we went down to Oceanside, California, and I did shoot some video down there of the ocean and the harbor. So that was my fun time flying. So I guess that the beach is always a nice advantage if you're close by one.
Yeah.
I'm not the type of guy who's going to drive several hours just to get to one to shoot some video. But if you happen to be there, get some footage. Even if it's just B-roll for something else down the road, get some footage. Same thing if you're in the mountains. I would love to get some footage of snow in the mountains coming down from above through the trees as the snow's falling. I would love to get a shot like that. Just to have as some B-roll for later on.
Sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Jim Thorley said, "Happy wife is a happy life."
Well, I know for me, as my purchasing of drones, when it comes to tax season, that makes my wife happy that we get a big tax deduction because of the amount of drones.
I should try that one.
Write them off as business expenses.
Right, it's me again, is it?
I think so. You number 5?
Yeah, it's Tom RC. This is great. This is Rolling Clouds. Is it called Rolling Shelf
This is
Clouds?
awesome.
Yeah, just watch this, and I really want to know if it got wet or not at the end.
Yeah, because it's not very. Be quiet, Tony.
Wow. Those clouds. See, now I'd look out and I'd think, oh, crap, look at those clouds. I won't be doing that. But I should, shouldn't I, if I see clouds like that? My God.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
but I looked at that and all I could think was Independence Day when the fog was coming and the ship comes through the middle of it.
There's clouds rolling in. Frightening.
I like Johnny Mack's description. He said like a pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
It depends where you buy. It depends where you're buying your pint of Guinness.
Yeah.
Is that sunrise or sunset, do you think?
I don't know. Sorry, people are asking about what drone. I put the descriptions on as soon as we finish, so I will put all the links on, so I will. It's not that I forgot to put them. I like putting them on at the end because it gives me something to do. And I also don't want to give it away what videos we're showing and what's going to be video of the week.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, good point. Good point.
Yeah. So clever Paddy. So that was awesome. But would you put your drone up in the middle of that?
I mean, I put mine up in a sandstorm.
Have you?
Jeez.
I've done my flown in a blizzard before, in snow.
Yeah.
No. Would you do it, Dre?
Maybe my M30T. Because it's built for it.
Yeah, that's a big easy choice.
How many have you got actually then, Dre? How many drones have you got?
I have currently, I want to say 8.
Wow.
8 drones. I actually lost one the other week. My workhorse one, which I do a lot of mapping with. That was my oldest Phantom 4 Pro Obsidian Edition. And one of those rare things, it lost connection right at takeoff and decided to leave the fold. So
wow.
I had to
so no chance of getting it back? No idea where it went?
I don't know where it went. Like I said, I'm listening for it. I did something, set the controller down, and I could hear it ascending. And then so I picked the controller up and it said disconnected. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, I don't hear it anymore. I had to get the backup one, get the backup drone out, get to go, because I had to finish the mission.
Oh wow!
So I was my eighth battery into that mission, so I had to start all over again.
That's worse, isn't it?
So Dre, when you take work out the equation, out of your 8 drones, what's your favorite one?
For me, it's whatever I'm flying, because I fly so many different. Like say, if I'm on a job, like I say, I use the Phantoms for mapping right now. But if I'm doing orbits or regular just free flying, I prefer using the Mavic 2 Pros at this point. Like I say, my M30T is a specialized drone for what it does for inspections and search and rescue. For that, I have a Mavic Enterprise Advance, which is in the M30T are both my thermal drones also. So those are basic for solar work and roof inspections.
You don't mess around, do you? I mean, they are so different to the Spark that you started with.
Yeah. and like I said, it's just a matter of what best fits the situation. Like I said, the reason why I keep my Spark, because I didn't want to, invest money in buying a FPV, the DJI FPV or the Nevada when I still have a Spark.
Well, a little sparked his interest.
And I have the prop guards for the Spark, so I can fly that indoors with the prop guards, and and it works just well because it's so small. For me, it's about whatever the job requires.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what we got next?
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3
All right, few, is it?
Very good.
Okay, this next one's Mississippi State Capitol. It's by Brandon at 400 feet. That's a good drone title, isn't it? I like that.
Yeah.
He's only got 48 subscribers, so hopefully we'll get.
Oh, come on, guys, we can do better than that.
Yeah,
he's a Mavic
boost it up.
3 Classic, and definitely go and visit this on his channel after the show because he's got a complete write-up of the history of the whole history of the building. So take a look. Nice.
Great video.
Steady and straight was that flying, eh? Getting that.
Fantastic.
Was that in Kentucky or Tennessee?
Jackson, Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Yeah.
It's just so odd here in America that most of the state capitol buildings are like a carbon copy of one another.
Yeah.
From our nation capital to almost every capitol building in any state of the nation here is got that same design.
The same.
You get a sense of just how big America is, though, just from that little footage, because in the UK, there would be so many buildings around that building. You wouldn't be able to fly that low or that around. And what's restrictions like, Dre? Is it quite free?
In my city, because we do have a national airport, I would say 80% of my city is controlled airspace.
Okay.
But I have a COA because I'm classified as a first responder. So all of my drones can get up any time of day, and I need them to, because I've been given a COA by the FAA.
Nice.
Does that still count if you wanted to do
within
something
the rules.
recreational, or at the time, or could you use that if you were just doing something recreational and it wasn't an emergency?
I mean, it's in the controllers. I mean, once you get that's not a waiver authorization like that, and you send that authorization to DJI lets you list all the drones that's going to be affected, and it sends that authorization to every drone you own.
Oh,
Amazing.
Wow.
So I say, no matter which one I pull out of the box, it's on the controller, and boom, as long as I fly with the parameters. Like I say, if I'm close to the airport, where I live at, as long as I call the tower and let them know I will be up for so long, they say, call us back when you're done, and so forth. I have 2 COAs, one for City of San Bernardino, and I have one for a military one for the air base in Riverside, California at March Airfield.
And COA stands for
coverage of authorization.
Okay.
So basically,
that's what Tony
I can
wants.
fly anytime I want with no problems. I don't have to worry about getting Lance approval, things of that nature.
Brilliant.
Amazing. Caroline said, I think they've hired the same architect.
For all the buildings.
Yeah, it's like
if that's the case, I dread to think how old he is.
Oh, it's me now. I think.
No, before we go on, any news, young man?
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, news this week. I mean, as most of you already pretty much know anyway, the Air 3 was released yesterday. So they're doing 3 versions of it. £962 with the RCN2, the standard controller without the screen. £1,199 with the RCN2, and £1,379 with the Flymore kit and the new RC2. So I think it's a bit of a mixed bag, really, about whether people are thinking about getting it or not, really, to be honest with you. I've heard quite conflicting stories. So I think what most people are a bit more disappointed about is the new RC2 is not compatible with any of the other drones. It's only compatible with the Air 3 at the moment and the new 04 transmission method. So I think a lot more people were interested in the new RC2 than they were the actual drone. So the fact that that's not available for any of the other drones, or not compatible at the moment anyway, is people are pretty upset about. So I don't know if that's something they could fix in the future with a software update, but I believe the 04 transmission method is actual new hardware. So yeah, it's
Dave's thinking about ordering it.
I am.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a fantastic bit of kit. So go for it, Dave.
Just keep getting better, don't they? So
yeah,
you'd expect each new one to be
yeah,
better, wouldn't you?
Yeah, the information I've been given is that the RC Pro received a firmware update to allow it to work with the new Air 3.
okay. I haven't heard that yet. So
I haven't heard that either. Hasn't come from.
I believe
started yesterday evening.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, because what I've heard is the 04 transmission is a hardware thing. So, and the RC Pro is on 03 plus transmission method. So, Yeah, it's not really clear yet. I mean, it was only yesterday it was released, wasn't it? So it's still, yeah, a lot.
Dave, you watched a good review. Who did you watch it with?
51 Drones.
Yeah, because he got a good
Russ,
review on it, so
yeah.
he's quite good with his stuff as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Russ did a very good job, especially with the tracking modes. He did a very good detail analysis on that part.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then yesterday on an early show, Ron Brown of his people had Ken Dono on their show, and Ken Dono's had it for a month, just like Russ. Russ had it for a month in advance, and they did all the little testing for DJI, like other big channels to do. So
yeah. Well, we're helping for one soon, aren't we?
Yeah.
Give it to us.
Yeah, DJI, send them one each.
yeah.
We'd do some reviews, eh?
Hurry up and buy it, Dave. I want to see it in action.
Oh,
Over to you, Liam.
Who we got?
Oh, me next. So this one's a really, really short video. I think it's probably the shortest video that we've played so far on our live show.
This is awesome.
But it's a hyperlapse, and it's by Lough Videography.
I've seen this.
And it's a sunset. I've always wanted to do one of these, so I think this has inspired me. Obviously, once the weather improves, because it's absolutely shocking here in the UK at the moment, once the weather improves, I'll be definitely doing something like this. Let's have a look.
Short and sweet.
That was short and sweet.
22
seconds. I've never done a
done with waypoints or just cruise control.
I think he just set it on lock.
Yeah.
Well, he's in the chat today, so hopefully, what was the question they're in? Was it on waypoints or
whether it was waypoints or just cruise control? Yeah.
Course lock.
Yeah, if you could let us know, that'd be great. But yeah, I mean, definitely want to do that.
Did I just hear you say you've never done a hyperlapse?
No, I've never done a hyperlapse with the drone. Never.
Oh, wow.
I'll have to try it, won't I?
Yeah, you should do.
Yeah.
Oh, I know somebody who did one today, but Dave hasn't watched it yet.
I was too busy watching 51 Drones. Sorry.
So you didn't watch my video.
I didn't know. Not yet. I'm going to do it. I'll do it after.
Come on, Tony. You got to let him off. He's looking at the Air 3, mate. It's quite important, you know.
Anyway, before we go any further, for those who joined late, please hit the thumbs up. And
please,
when I put the links on, please share, comment. To definitely go and check out Dre's channel. It's brilliant, so it is.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Larry's just come onto the chat, and he said it was done in 3 locations. So on course lock. So
course lock, yeah.
Course lock. Oh, there you go.
Really cool.
But it was awesome.
Of course, it's course lock.
Shut up, you. I think it's number 8.
Number 8. Oh, is that me again?
Yes, you again.
Yeah.
This is by Lukewarm Funky. That's good. He's not called Luke. He's called Matt. So I don't know why his channel's Lukewarm Funky, but anyway, this by Matt. Is the Westman Islands in Iceland, and he shot it with a Mavic 3 Pro. And
this should be good.
Oh, I know Dave likes this one as well. Wait till you see the shot of the whales.
Yeah, brilliant.
The whales?
Yeah, the whales.
I thought you said it was shot in Iceland.
It is.
It's a sense of humour, Jackie. It's a sense of humour.
Hey.
You haven't got one.
Wow.
That was unbelievable.
Fantastic.
Wow.
I mean, how amazing was it, that bird shot?
Yes.
Superb.
Some brilliant shots. The following the boat and
Yeah, following the boat and that cave at the back of that boat. Tony would be straight in there, wouldn't
Yep.
I have yet to see a video of Iceland that disappoints. It's like the contrasting colors of the terrain.
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen mine then.
Every time I see a video of someone who goes to Iceland, it's just like you think it's a Hollywood film because the colors are so vibrant, the vibrant colors and everything else, and how they such a contrast.
Yeah, it's a great place to fly.
Yeah,
amazing.
If the weather's good.
If I was flying my drone and there was a whale underneath it, I'd forget all about the drone. I'd be just looking at the whale.
Yeah. Incredible.
I'll just totally forget about it. Oh, brilliant! So it was. Just talking about Iceland, they've got volcanoes kicking off at the minute again.
Yeah.
Wow. I wonder if that guy will send his drone over one again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Who was that? Who done that?
Ian in London.
Yeah, Ian. He melted it, didn't he? He melted his Mini 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brilliant.
So
Anyway,
who we got next?
we come to that time of the week.
Hey.
Shall we stop now?
No.
I'm not going to say anything because every time I say, "Is it that time of the week?" Tony says, "No, there's something else going on." So,
It is this time though.
oh, here we go. Dre, what we do is we choose a video of the week. I've got the awful responsibility of choosing the video of the week, which sounds amazing, but it's very difficult because you've seen this evening the quality of the videos is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I think every single video we've seen so far could have easily been video of the week. So hopefully you all agree with this one.
That level just gets higher and higher.
It does. But this one I'm particularly excited about because it's an FPV drone. I think it's the Avada actually that the pilot uses here. It's shot by Drone Wilder. It's 5 months old. It's had 784 views. So I think that speaks for itself. But this is amazing. And I think the skill that we see in this flying. So it's a drone and a wakeboarder. I don't need to say any more. Let's play the video and then we can talk about it after.
I never even knew places like that existed. It was
Amazing.
Great choice,
looked
Liam.
like all zip wires, didn't it?
Yeah, it is good. They got one there at Fort Park, I think, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think they might do actually. We flew over it when we went there the other morning. But I mean, come on, did I get it right this week?
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
That
It was a tough one.
tricky
It was a tough one.
flying.
Yeah. I mean that. We haven't given any credit to the actual wakeboarders there, who were
Oh,
amazing.
they were good too, weren't they?
The drone flying was superb out of this world. So yeah, absolutely amazing. So well done.
Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
You need sub, like, share, comment.
Yeah.
To
Go watch
every video
channel.
tonight. Go and watch them on their own channels. Watch them in 4K.
In the quality, 4K quality.
Yeah, I need to see it because this is alright coming out of 1080, but you need to go and watch all the videos. Definitely sub to them, like, share, but more importantly, put a comment, because what you want to do is you want to start a conversation like this. What's with the messenger that's going up, but it gets the algorithm clicking in. So if you do a conversation, it sends it out. And what I expect to see next week, Jackie, is a video of you doing that water skiing.
How can I do that and fly the drone? It's got to be the drone.
You could let one of them three use the drone.
No one flying my baby. No way.
Don't let
Poor
Dave do it.
Puggles too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dave gets it handled. You'll be on Puggles 5.
Oh, hang on. Pretty harsh, Tony.
Never going to live that down, are you, Dave?
Jeez, one little accident.
What a little accident.
Every time we go to Portsmouth, Tony always shows me the pole that Dave flies into.
One out for that pole.
It's got a dent in it.
Most people get a little pen knife out and they carve into it. Dave loves this pole. But anyway,
Great show.
Yeah. So I think we're towards the end of the show, but Dre, I'd love to get your thoughts. Have you enjoyed being with us this evening?
Yes, I have. I've been trying to follow you guys since I saw it about 3-4 months ago. You guys started out just playing videos with the two main hosts, and I'm glad to see it grow. You added some good quality folks to your panel. Jackie brings her own brand.
Jackie has been amazing.
Yeah. And the other two gentlemen, I'm glad to meet you and everything else. But that's what it's all about. I always tell people, if we don't support each other, no one else will.
Yeah,
the drone community is a very close-knit and small community. So we have to, like I say, support each other through our channel efforts and everything else. I mean, for me, it's part of what I do for my own business. I don't worry about getting monetized and things of that nature. But this is how if people ask me what I do, my business card has my YouTube channel on it, along with my web page and everything else. So for those who are into the commercial side of the house, this is your portfolio.
100%. We couldn't have said it better, Dre. Thanks for saying that. And if there's any links that you want us to put onto the show, so like a website link or Facebook link, please share them with Tony, and we can add those to the video. So when everyone comes to watch it, they can sort of link onto that.
I'll do a shameless plug for Jackie's other group, the Drone Seekers, every Sunday. It's at noontime, California, West Coast. 8 o'clock at night for her stuff. But I'm a fan of that one. I try to watch it every Sunday when I get the opportunity. If F1 doesn't get in the way. I'm a big F1 fan.
Oh, me too. We'll go on. I love that. Yeah.
And like I say, just go out and support each other. I always tell people, have fun, but also fly within the rules of wherever you're at.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Different, but fly within the rules, because especially if you post things on YouTube, what is seen on YouTube is what we consider the standard. So if you're being reckless and foolish on YouTube, that becomes the standard to those who want to regulate us.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to the hobby, and that's what happens to the industry as a whole. So we got to be smart with what we do. Like I say, control what you put out there. We all have to learn to be good editors of our own work.
Absolutely. Brilliant. It's been a pleasure having you on.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep.
Dre, if I could ask you one more question. If you were to give a reason why someone should come on to Dave's Hot Seat, what would it be?
Just to share the experience.
Yep, that's it.
You know,
That's
like I
it.
say, it's all about, like I say, no matter what show I go on or people I interact with, it's all about drones having a good time. So nobody has to feel intimidated or embarrassed or whatever else.
That's it.
Everybody's going to treat you like family.
Yeah, as you just said a minute ago, we're all the same community.
Yeah.
That's it. I said, it's just like family. You're going to get a good ribbon from time to time, but we still love you.
These two are always giving me ribbons.
I do not give you any abuse that you don't give me.
You're joking.
Anyway, that's it for tonight. I'd like to
Wow,
thank
it's a shame,
Dre
isn't it?
for coming on.
Over so soon.
Dre, I really appreciate you coming on and spend the time. And I know you're still at work at the minute. I really appreciate it. It was brilliant having you on.
Thank you very,
I'd like
very
to
much.
thank Jackie. I'd like to thank Ian, Liam.
Yeah.
Oh, and Dave.
Oh.
So, seriously, I'll put the links on as soon as we finish here. All I can ask is, I know I keep saying this, but please sub, like, share, definitely do the thumbs up. Go and check Dre out on his channel. It's awesome, so it is. And check the rest of these guys out. They've all got their channels as well. You've got DWK Drones, 2 Drones Photography, Gosport Aerial, and Backpack Jack.
Backpack Jack.
Anyway, thank you all. Have a good evening.
Have a great week.
Bye. Bye. You get a drone buddy.